Good evening and welcome to Wolfe County High School. Would you go shut the door for us, please?
Yes.
For Wolfe County Wolves Esports action. Today's matchup features the Wolfe County Wolves Blue versus the Lafayette High School Generals B. So we actually played the Generals A earlier in the season, but this is their B squad. So we're going to check in here to our champ selection and see how they're doing. And it looks like the Lafayette Generals are going to be on the blue side in the first game, and early bands Ramos, Katrina, and Olaf, with the Wolves coming in with bands of Mordekaiser
and Aphelios. And Elise.
Yeah.
Elise isn't that good right now. That's a very interesting band.
All right, and a quick pick for their jungle there as Warwick. That's a good jungle pick there.
Our jungle likes to play Warwick a lot, so I can see why they would first pick Warwick.
Yeah, now teams are allowed to switch. A different player can pick a different role. So, that jungle pick there will go to Hades, which is their jungler. So an early Rise pick here.
Yeah, Jeremy is very good at Rise, and we discussed it all day, and that pick will be for our mid laner.
A Moo pick. That's a good jungle. It's a pretty good jungle pick. There's the jungle in it.
It is, but I've never seen Matt play a Moo. I don't know if Moo's not that good right now. That might have been a mistake. I don't know.
So we go back over to Lafayette and see who their second pick is going to be. Looks like a Urgot pick. The top lane.
Yep.
And Lafayette locking in the Lux pick.
I really hope that Amumu pick was intentional, because I've never seen our jungler play Amumu.
And a Poppy pick, which will surely go to our top laner. So
yeah, that's Dylan's specialty. It says he's a Darius one trick that man's Poppy.
Okay, so this is our second round of bans, and it looks like they've got a Pike ban for Lafayette and a Nautilus ban from Wolfe County.
That Pike ban is good. It's good to do against us, I'd say. But we have such a wide range of champions that it's going to be really hard to outright ban us. You never know what we're going to play.
Okay. Wolfe County taking their time here on their fourth pick. Looks like a Thresh.
Ooh.
That gets locked in. Yes.
That's going to be a dirty Thresh.
For our support. And is it Caitlyn? Gonna lock in potential Caitlyn. Yes, Caitlyn locked in.
Caitlyn
and Morgana.
That's a dirty duo. Morgana's got the Q stun, and Caitlyn's...
And Kaisa for our final pick for the Wolves Blue. So there is your matchup. The players are going to be switching a few things around here. As we see Thresh move down to that support role, and should see Poppy move up. Yeah, Poppy moved up to that to top, and Rise in the mid lane, and Kai's in the ADC, and Amumu there in the jungle. So we also see Warwick over there on the Lafayette side move down to their jungle, and Lux in the mid lane, and Ergot up top, Caitlin and Morgana in the bot and support. So, all right, let's take a look here at our starting lineups. I actually don't have the screen updated here, but Dylan Mays is our top laner today. Jeremy McKinney is playing mid lane, not ADC, and then Cameron Caskey is playing ADC this matchup. And then we've got his support is Dylan Prophet, and in the jungle is Matt Riley. So that is your Wolves Blue for today's matchup. We also want to take some moments here to appreciate and thank our esports sponsors, including Appalachian Wireless, Mountain Telephone, Licking Valley Rural Electric, Farmers and Traders Bank of Campton, Whitaker Bank of Campton, and Sweet Art by Stephanie of Campton, Kentucky. So thanks to all of our wonderful sponsors that helps us get equipment and helps us put these live streams on and stuff, and we appreciate all they do for our kids here. This is our last week of the regular season, so we just want to say once again thank you so much. All right, we are in our spectator delay here. We got about 2 minutes until the loading screen. I'm joined here with senior Logan Creech. So Logan, got any thoughts on the matchup?
I mean, it's just going to be a battle of wits in the bot lane. You got the Kaiser and Thresh. Thresh pulls him in and holds him there pretty much with his ult, or just from the knock up. Kaiser does tons of burst damage and can also poke with her W. Morgana, she has one of the longest stuns in the game, and Caitlin is a super range champion, so she'll be able to poke as much as Morgana can stun. So it's just going to be a hard battle bottom lane.
Well, I think the top lane is going to be an interesting matchup because both the Poppy and the Ergot have a lot of range, and that Poppy can be a real headache if they get to firing off, and so that's going to be interesting up top. And of course, their jungle is ranked platinum, so yeah. He's definitely going to be bringing his A game today, and I think our jungle is going to have to step up and show how much of a team effort we can put into it.
Yeah, I really don't know how that Amumu is going to go up against that Warwick. I've never seen him play Amumu.
So if you're just now joining us, thank you. If you're watching on Mountain Telephone TV, if you're watching on YouTube, we appreciate your support. Please hit that like button and the subscribe button, and keep up with your Wolfe County Wolves esports all season long. Mentioned a minute ago, this is the last week of the regular season, and the playoffs will be in January. Right now, your Wolves Blue is sitting at 10-2, and we are currently ranked 5th in the state rankings. Should be a lock-in for the playoffs. The top 16 teams move on to the playoffs. We'll have those final rankings here in a week or two, hopefully. But the first round of the playoffs starts January 7th, so just a couple weeks, about 3 weeks until the first game of the Sweet 16. All right.
We're about to get into it.
We are just a few seconds away here, and get to see the Wolves Blue and the Lafayette Generals.
I wonder if that Lux meant to take teleport. I've never seen a Lux take teleport. Normally they would take shield bash. Not shield bash, but barrier.
We are now going to transition over to the match screen. Should be just a few moments here until that loads up. All right. And we are into the match. So it was a very quick loading screen. So a reminder that your Wolves Blue is going to be coming in from the red side, the top right here, and the Lafayette Generals is the blue team. So they'll be coming up from the bottom left. Both teams at 15 seconds are going to run out of their base towards their respective lanes. We see 3 of Lafayette's players there running towards.
They might be looking for an engage here. Yeah, it looks like they're going to push up a little bit. Now, I believe they're just going to – I think they're just in the bush, in tri-bush, looking to stop an engage, but it doesn't look like Wolfe County is going to go for the engage.
Now, both teams probably going to play it safe here a little bit. You know, got some ranked players on both teams, and both teams know how to play pretty well. So probably not going to take a whole lot of risk here early on. But
Amumu out by himself with Poppy and Rise in the bush. He's probably looking to bait anyone who sees him out there, and he'll lead him right into the bush. Minions. It looks like minions are spawning now, and in about 15 seconds, the buffs will spawn, and the true game will take off. Rise wards Pixel Bush. Looks like Poppy may have almost forgot to leash.
As we see both teams here going to work on their buffs to try to get their the jungle that buff as quickly as possible.
Yeah, the faster that you can get the buff and the faster that you can get out and start farming, the better off you are, and also the faster that you can gank a lane and get a quick kill. Nice. Morgana hits a stun on Thresh, and Caitlyn lays some poke, but Kai'Sa counteracts with a lot of burst damage right onto Caitlyn. Oh, Morgana lands another root. Morgana might be a problem late game. It looks like Amumu has got his Raptors and moved on to Wolves, while Warwick is just now getting Krugs. Poppy in a little bit of trouble early. They're gonna force her to flash away, and she'll have to retreat to tower.
Another root there. Ooh, and the yank.
Nice hook. Oh, first blood goes to Kai'Sa. Thresh is going to look to get this Morgana caught out, but the Kai'Sa does not seem to be with him. I'm not so sure that she needs to be, though. He is a level above. Rise taking a little bit of damage in the mid lane. Urgot doing good poke on Poppy. Poppy's going to have to play careful against that Urgot until she at least gets her ultimate where she can knock him away.
Yeah, but that Urgot's going to be careful here, because if they hit Poppy underneath that tower's going to do damage to him. So
yeah, and it looks like Thresh and Kai'Sa have backed, and Amumu has got the scuttle. That's good. Rise is pushed up a little bit on Lux, and it may look like Warwick is looking for a gank. He's playing pretty close to the lane.
Nice hit there from Jeremy in the mid lane.
He missed the Q, though. Warwick standing right in the bushes just looking at him. And it's a dangerous situation that he's in right now.
Yes, it is. He better be careful. Now Warwick coming up into the Wolfe County jungle.
Warwick just took scuttle. Amumu looks like he is working his way into.
Nice.
Kai'Sa with another kill already. Amumu comes in for the gank, but it was not needed. Kai'Sa's got amazing burst damage, and Cameron is one of the best Kai'Sa players I've ever played with.
Okay, hold on a second. We gotta check something here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we're live.
Oh my gosh. Everybody's missed the whole beginning of it. Yeah. All right, so looks like missed there just a little bit. Wolves Blue coming in here after 6 minutes with a 3-0 kill lead and a 2,000 gold lead. So definitely putting a lot of pressure here on the Lafayette Generals early on.
Yes, it looks like Kaza is 3-0 already at 6 minutes in the game. This will probably be a good game for her. Poppy getting poked a little bit, but hopefully she'll get her ulti if she does not watch out. If she does not, yeah, I knew that was coming. She needs to, later in the game, she needs to start looking out for that Urgot ultimate, because he will hit it and he will kill you every single time. It looks like Wolfe County's team is moving towards Dragon. They're going to try to go for a Dragon fight. Warwick, not paying much attention, is down at his Krugs. And it looks like Lafayette's bottom lane is not going to be able to do much. And Wolfe County secures the Dragon. That's super good. Thresh throws Lantern back and pulls Kaza forward. Kaza is going to be able to secure the kill. That is her 4th kill. And they get the kill on Morgana. They're looking for Warwick, but he's too far on the tower to be able to do anything. This is super good early game. We have a couple thousand gold lead, and
about a 2,700 gold lead right now for Wolves Blue.
Now it is 2,700, 2,800 gold lead. Warwick farming in his jungle. I still don't think the two junglers have seen each other yet, and they are the same level. Looks as if Amumu has more farm than Warwick. At the start of the game, I was a little bit skeptical of the Amumu pick, given that I've never seen our jungler play Amumu, but it seems to be working out right now. Poppy has Urgot pushed into his tower, which is really good, and she has she's down in farm, which is really not good, because Urgot at any level, if they have farm at all, he's going to be a problem. Good ulti by Lux, but she's not going to be able to capitalize on it.
Looks like some action getting ready to happen here at the Rift Herald.
Wolfe County, all 5 players are moving towards Rift Herald. The jungler looks like he's looking, but I don't think he knows what he's going into. He must have saw somebody, or he wouldn't have backed out.
Yeah, and Poppy keeping Urgot occupied there in the top lane, and the other 4 Lafayette Generals are not taking any fight to this Rift Herald. So Wolves Blue is going to get the first Rift Herald of the game at 9 minutes and 20 seconds. Great early boost here.
Oh, Lux has pushed up way too far. If she's lucky, they won't. Oh, Rise ulti right onto Lux. Oh, my God. This is why I thought that the Rise pick by our senior Jeremy McKinney was such a good idea, because he is a phenomenal Rise. Poppy has pushed Urgot into jungle. She gets to stun up against the wall.
Nice hit there from Poppy.
She takes a little bit too much damage. She's going to have to back off, but dang, they're pushing that mid lane hard.
This first tower here is already down to about 30% health with 10 minutes in the game.
She's got to watch for the Urgot R.
Yeah. Urgot's a really good top laner. It's a tough champion to go up against.
I'm not sure if Urgot can do anything against 6-0 Kaiser, though. So, 5-0 Kaiser in Rise is a super late game character, and Jeremy is really good at farming.
With the exception of the top lane, the Wolves Blue is leading in minion kills all the way around.
Except for top lane.
Yeah, and creep score.
Looks like Lux and Urgot are both making their way down the river. I'm not sure what they look to achieve here. I think Urgot was checking bushes for Amumu, but Amumu is nowhere in sight. Thresh chases Caitlin, misses the hook. Poppy is now back in lane. Thresh is destroying a ward. Thresh might look to get a hook over the wall right here. He gets hit with the root.
Ooh, so
misses
close.
the hook.
I mean, that was so close.
Yeah, it was. Our Thresh is so good. Our support in general. He can play almost any support. Warwick's looking to come in for a gank. I don't know if that's such a good idea. They know that he's there. They must have a ward down. Wise taking a little bit of poke mid. Urgot is missing. Urgot seems to be making his way bot lane. This would be a really good time for the Poppy to start pushing up her lane and getting ahead in farm. Getting caught back up in farm. Thresh is going to land the hook. Kaza with a massive burst damage. But he gets rooted by the Caitlyn. He survives due to heal. And the Kaza gets another kill.
Oh, man. Nice
Here
work.
comes Warwick. Here comes Warwick and Urgot.
Oh,
Warwick gets hit by the hook.
And with the Warwick out.
Double kill by Kaza.
And Urgot is being so brave down there. Is he going to be able to survive this?
Rise comes in. Rise comes in.
Triple kill.
Kaza with the triple kill. Good on the mid laner for coming down. They're pushing up towards Dragon, and it looks like Lafayette's not going to be able to do anything with it.
No.
With two of their players dead right now.
This is going to be a quick Ocean Drake here. Is that Ocean Drake?
Yes, that's Ocean Drake. This is good. Our bottom lane is playing phenomenal right now. I just tapped it.
Okay. The Inferno blazes.
Drake takes over the map, which knocks down walls, and pretty much just knocked down walls.
So after 13 minutes, Wolves Blue has a 10-2 kill lead and a almost 5,000 exactly gold lead, and they're pushing really hard here in mid lane, and they may be able to take this tower here if they keep pushing like they are.
Thresh misses the hook.
They're going to back
Lux
off
misses
there.
the Q on Rise. They're going to back off. There is only one tower plating left on the mid lane tower. Bottom lane seems to be pushing up towards that Rise, and the Kai'Sa may be looking to sandwich him in, but the Caitlyn slowly goes back to lane. Poppy is down against Urgot, which he may become a problem, but judging by the last fight, I don't know if he will. Poppy should be looking to hit an E under tower and maybe bait the Urgot into hitting her. She misses the Q, but she hits the second.
Yep. And Urgot's not going to take the bait. He knows how much damage those towers do.
Morgana lands a fat root on Thresh. Caitlyn lands her net, but it's just not enough to kill Thresh. She ulties, Kaza blocks, dodges the Q. They really just can't do anything with our bottom lane right now. Clearing all the wards, which is very good. Amumu having a little bit of problems with Urgot top. But here comes Rise, and here comes down Poppy.
And Urgot's going to get away here.
Amumu misses the... we got a massive team fight here. Lux ulti is fat. Poppy gets taken down by the ultimate again. Rise may look to EQ here. I'm not sure. EQ. Yeah, EW. He hit him with a stun. I do not believe he's going to make it out, though.
Nope. Warwick came in there. And
that
was a good Lafayette team fight there. They were in the right spot for...
But here comes Kaza and Thresh, so they might be able to turn this around. Kaza pushes up. She sees the enemy team. They're moving towards Rift Herald, but I do not think it's a good idea to get it. Thresh misses the Q.
And they went to Scuttle to Wolfcunny as well.
Yeah, Wolfcunny got Scuttle. It looks like Morgana and Caitlyn are now pushing bottom lane. Urgot is backing, maybe not. He's going towards Rift Herald. I don't believe Wolfe County will receive, but I don't think it really matters because they're pushing. They get the mid lane turret.
Yep, that first tower does fall, and so Wolfe County with a 1 tower lead here and a 5,000 gold lead. 10 to 4.
Kaiser might sense something. I think Kaiser senses something. Rift. She sees the Rift Herald being taken. She's just gonna back.
Yeah, it looks like this Rift Herald may fall unless Poppy can get in there and sneak in a hit and take it at the last second. But looks like Warwick and Urgot is going to take this Rift Herald there. So a little bit of bad news for Wolfe County there. Could do some damage there. Probably going to take it back up to top lane, drop it.
Poppy is ready at top lane waiting for that Rift Herald to be dropped.
Yeah.
Amumu lands a nice root and nice Q on to Lux, but is not able to capitalize on it. They're pinging top lane. Another nice Q. And Rise is able to capitalize on it. Good job.
Wolfe County here doing a lot of work on that mid lane tower, getting it down to 50% health.
Hey, man, A-Ram mid. What you got to do?
And Lafayette there is doing some work on their bot lane tower, so Wolfe County better not venture out too long.
At this point in the game, I do not think that their bot lane is much of a threat at all. They're at least one level below everyone and two levels below Rise and Poppy and Kaiser. Urgot has 121 farm though, so he may be a problem for.
He is definitely very strong at this moment.
Rise also has 120 farm, and Rise is an extremely late game character. She needs to hit the E against the wall and all off Urgot, but she's not going to be able to do it. She should have, if she had ult there, she should have.
That was a good hit there on Urgot, and that goes down. Very nice.
You can see how much damage that Rise does though, just from that little bit of poke. It took that.
Well, Urgot got really, a little too much there. He really wanted that Poppy.
Yeah, it looks like Kaza and Thresh are going to be able to secure Infernal Drake. This should be their third dragon. One more to get the Dragon Soul.
So, at this point, looks like Lafayette has took 2 towers. They do have a top tower and a bot lane tower. Wolves Blue, though, has a 4,000 gold lead and a 12-5 kill lead. So they are sitting on, a little higher level and more gold at this point. But
mid lane tower is also at like 1 HP, though, so...
Oh, yeah.
Thresh lands the Q onto Lux. Kaiser with massive damage.
Oh, man.
Massive damage. Lux completely misses. If Kaiser can land a quick W on her ult.
Nice.
Yes, and she flashes back over the wall. What a phenomenal play by our Wolfe County's Kaiser.
Oh, and that bot tower just...
Bot tower is getting shredded by the Thresh and Kaiser combo. Her attack speed and attack damage and that burst is no joke, man. Here comes Urgot. He thinks he might be able to do something, but Kaiser thinks otherwise. Looks like he's going to back off here. He doesn't trust what he's doing. Kaiser throws a rocket, looking for enemies in the jungle, spots Warwick at his red. It looks like Poppy may be making her way down to help out in the fight. But I think they're all just going to back off.
That Urgot is really powerful right now, so Wolfe County's going to have to watch out for that and keep an eye on him.
Yes, sir. Kaiser she may be fully evolved. I believe that Kaiser is fully evolved now. I'm not really sure how to check that on the score, but it looks like
what shows their level?
It's not. It won't show that on the level.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Which one?
Kaiser.
That's ours.
Yeah. Kaiser lands a nice W on Deluxe, chunking her for almost 1/4 of her health. Thresh misses the Q, unfortunately.
And they may be sitting there waiting on. No.
Urgot's pushing down through river, and Rise is pushing toward him on a little bit of the side of river, but he seems to be going for red buff here.
The Baron is up now. It is past the 20-minute mark, so...
Kaiser absolutely chunks I didn't see what player she killed. Absolutely chunks Caitlin. Almost one-shotting her with her W. It looks like Thresh is going to go down here. That was not the move. Rift Herald goes down with him, too. At least that's what it looked like. No, it wasn't. It was just his death animation. Kaiser has the W on Urgot. If he pushes anywhere in that tower, Kaiser might ulti onto him. Kaiser
Yeah, Urgot knows that he needs to stay back on that one, and he is going to back. So this may give a few moment break here. May give a chance somebody to go after the Baron.
It doesn't look like it because it looks like everyone's pushing towards mid lane. We might have a nice team fight mid. Ryze is pushing that top lane, and Ryze has incredible farm, incredible clear abilities.
Lafayette doing a good job of keeping that mid lane tower protected and not, man.
Lux hurts no matter what level she's at. Lux is one of my least favorite champions to go against. Good thing I don't go mid.
Yeah, Wolfe kind of here really close to taking this mid lane tower, and they may get it right here. This is a little window of opportunity here. A couple hits.
Looks like Kaiser's attack speed is
yes,
going to take
and they
it
do
out.
take that tower.
Ryze is backing and leaving Amumu, Kaiser, and Thresh.
Ooh, and they steal the
blue buff.
Yeah.
Kaiser misses her rocket, though. They are moving towards Baron. Thresh may be caught out by himself, but he could also be baiting. You never know what's going to go through these boys' heads because they got a lot up there. Kaiser hits the W onto Urgot, maybe looking for the ulti, but I don't believe so. I think they're faking the Baron fight, and I don't believe they're going to back here.
They did they start Baron there? It looked like the Lafayette may have.
They're going to go behind Baron Pit, and they're going to wait for the Ryze. I guess not.
Yeah.
I guess that's not what they're doing. Yeah, it looks like Lafayette is going to back off of Baron here. They might be a little too scared to take it right now with all 5 of Wolfe County's team players being alive. Lafayette is going to go for the dragon, though, but Wolfe County spots it quick, and Kaiser will probably try to rock it in here. Maybe not, but if she can anyway stop this dragon fight, she's going to want to.
Oh, yeah, and they steal it.
No, they did not. They missed it.
Warwick did get it.
Ryze with
So
a double
close.
kill. That's massive for Ryze because this is about the time where he's going to start popping off.
You know, so even though they got that Infernal Drake there, 3 of their players went down for 30 seconds. So this is giving Wolfe County 30 seconds here to go get Baron Nashor.
Yeah, and that Urgot's not going to be able to do anything about
No.
it. Amumu engages onto the Baron.
Still 10 seconds away, and looks like Urgot is not going to engage. He's sort of sticking there in mid lane, so Baron is going to fall.
They are shredding that Baron.
Huge buff here for Wolfe County as they're all going to back probably. Urgot's not going to mess with them.
Take Scuttle. You get Dragon, we get Baron. Seems like a unfair trade there.
Urgot doing some damage there on that mid lane tower. Shoot.
He shreds tower. Poppy may be looking to get onto him right now and ult him off the tower, but it seems like it won't be a problem because all the rest of the team is back to help.
Wolfe County here running down mid lane and may see some action here in just a few seconds.
Urgot seems to go.
He is hiding up there right at the top of our screen, ready to pounce.
Lux misses their Q though, and I think that procs Urgot to leave the fight because if Lux can't land that stun on Caitlyn, not Caitlyn, but Kaiser or someone important, then
There comes our buffed minions down. Urgot hopping back into base.
Ergot takes just a slight bit of damage.
And it looks like they're gonna back off here just for a second.
Mumu with a fat engage. Triple stunned by somebody. I'm not even sure who that was. Oh, I bet it was right. It was definitely Rise triple stun. They get a double kill out of that. Triple kill. He is not going to be able to outpoke Kaiser. Warwick is not going to be able to outtrade Kaiser. They're going to, once they get these minions, these buffed Baron minions, they should be able to push through this tower with no problem.
Yeah, they're going to, especially with 4 of their players down. Warwick's not going to be able to stop them here.
Rise is also pushing that bot lane.
If they get this inhibitor, they're going to get super minions, which is going to, snowball them even further into this base. Yeah, so now we have 2 inhibitors, and Wolfe County is going to push really hard here, hitting those towers. Ergot just gets demolished.
Thresh pulls out that Warwick, but Warwick's life still keeps him alive for just a little bit, but it's not enough for that Kaiser. Kaiser's burst damage is too much for their entire team. Oh my god, what was that Poppy play?
I know.
Why did Poppy ult them back into their Nexus?
So, Wolves Blue takes game number 1, victory against the Lafayette Generals. We'll be back in just a second here with your post-game stats and your player of the game. Bring Dylan, too. And here is your post-game stats. We'll leave that up there for a few seconds while we gather our player of the game. All right, we are back here. We're going to be joined by our players of the game. This game was a fantastic matchup, and I couldn't just pick one player. So here we have Senior Cameron Caskey and Senior Dylan Prophet, our ADC and our support. So, fellas, thoughts on the game?
It was pretty fun. We prepared really well for this team and over-prepared.
Yeah.
Their top laner presented some issues, but we ended up being able to shut them down.
Yeah, so tell me about your teamwork, how you all play so well together, that trust you must have with each other.
We've played a lot outside of practice, and
we've known each other for so
years.
long now, so
just able to play together.
Yeah, just a lot of synergy.
Oh yeah, and you got to brag on that mid lane. Jeremy did a great job there.
True.
Yeah.
And Dylan Mays did a really good job too.
Yes, Poppy did a good job on keeping Ergot from, getting too out of hand there. He did a good job of keeping him under
We
control.
did a good job at tracking their junglers, so we didn't have very many problems with him. And
Warwick never did take off. He never did get, too powerful. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good job. Congratulations, guys. And let's get ready for game number 2. Thank you all for joining us. And we'll be back here in just a few minutes with game number 2. We're going to take a quick break. We'll see you next.